Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Kati Kati Show. As usual, you know, it's me, El Tezi, and seated right next to me is the one and only Sir Georges, the knight from Amerushire. And you know, Kati Kati Show is all about you guys. So when you see us here, make sure that you get on the comment section and just tell us what you're feeling right there at home. Tell us what you want us to discuss on our next episode. But you know, what we discuss is real, and we bring it to you real time. And you know how you can enjoy the real time? It's making sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you guys get it mara hiyo yani kitu chelewe. And you know that here at Planet Gym we are all about going green, and this is the first studio actually on planet Earth.
Yes,
on planet Earth.
We are Planet Gym.
Yes, because we are coming from
as
planet,
invaded.
Because we are coming from Planet Gym, and on planet Earth we are bringing this.
We have invaded.
Planet Earth.
Yes,
because Sir Georges, you can see right behind us we have gone green.
We have a forest.
Yes,
and there are monkeys. There are monkeys in our forest.
Yes. So Sir Georges, how is the feeling? How was the day today?
The day was good.
Yes.
Perfect day.
Yes.
Any day that I wake up and I have the energy.
Yes.
I have the strength.
Yes.
I have the vision.
Yes.
I keep pushing.
Yes.
And I keep on thanking God.
Yes.
For the day.
Yes.
This was a marvelous day.
Yes. It was a wonderful day.
Yes.
Mine too was okay. I was with a couple of friends. We did some site visits, at Jim Estates. It's all about land. So we had to take people to a new project right there at Shamim Gardens so that they can see. And the prospect is good. I think everything is going to be fine. It's always fine. It's always defined by your mindset. Yes. What you have in your mind.
Yes.
Sir Georges, there's a guy that I saw, on a certain newspaper.
Yes.
This guy, I don't know if he was bragging or if he was celebrating himself, somewhere there. But he was claiming that he had 103 marks out of, can you guess out of ngapi? Kwa sababu kuna ya kwanza na ya pili. 103 out of 700 marks. In KCPE.
KCPE.
Yes.
That was the old
initial
system, maybe 80s, 90s.
Yes. So this guy had 103 marks out of 700. And right now, so of course he was deemed a failure. He was, this guy won't go nowhere. Nothing will happen for this guy. But of course your parents will always try and push you. Mostly your mother.
It's not about sometimes your mother.
Fathers, man.
Let me tell you, it's not about your mother. It's not about your father.
Yes.
It's not about your villagers, village mates.
Yes.
It's about
it's
yourself.
It's all about yourself.
Yes.
Yes. But Sir Georges, you need that. The without that room temperature. Inahitajika ikuwe inaku. They keep you the momentum. They keep the momentum going. When people just psych you up, pat you on your back, and tell you keep going. So this guy at that point, everyone. Not everyone, the people without, leave alone his mother and his father and his immediate family, they, felt this guy was a total failure. So what captivated me is because this guy, right now, he was on the newspaper. You know why? Because he's the CEO of a top insurance company, insurance agency in Nairobi. Insurance agency
in Kenya. When you say Nairobi,
yes,
you mean to say in Kenya.
Yes. Because when you're big in Nairobi
is the capitals.
Yes. Shamba la mawe.
Yes.
So when you're big in Kwandania Shamba la mawe, you're big.
If you are not, let me tell you, if you are not in Nairobi,
yes,
you are a company. You are not in Nairobi.
Yes.
You are not a company.
Yes.
You are not top 10 companies. You cannot be counted among the big boys.
Yes.
So anybody that is in Nairobi is all over the country.
Kwa hivyo jamaa kwanza tuangie makofi.
Tuanga makofi.
So this guy was bragging, let me call it bragging, yani alikuwa anaringa kidogo, anasema now in my company because I'm the CEO, yeah, I've hired these guys. This guy got GA, he went to university, and you know what, with all his degrees yuko chini yangu. This other guy, in fact it's like he just went back to school, kwa sababu anasema hata ule jamaa alikuwa amepata 400 marks right now. He came calling, and because his company was top 40 under 40.
Wow.
So wakakuja akampigia kama please nisaidie kazi, nimegraduate niko nini. So he was bragging because he has employed so many graduates, unaona, kwa ile kampuni yake. And he himself is not even a graduate. Hata class 8 hata form 4 alibatisha. This is somebody who tu amebatisha maisha. Akakuja akatoboa ka training pale mtaani. So what happens with these companies? Ka training kidogo, umekuja umefika nini, umefungua yako, umekuja umekuwa top notch in Kenya. So judges, what is this? Why do top, kuna kitabu imeandikwa kwamba why do A students work for C students and C students, you know, run the show? Yaani unapata pale mtaani ule jamaa mlikuwa mnaangalia hivi mnasema huyu jamaa akitoka hapa muli expect jamaa sikume mkokoteni maisha yake. Unapata jamaa amefungua a fleet of mkokotenis and the company is doing really well. Anakuambia nilianza na mkoko moja zikakuwa ni 10, sasa nimeandika jamaa fulani hapo ako na manage fleet ya mkokoteni. Yes, why do you find that guys wale ambao wana perform pale katikati really perform in life? Why?
Because what happens is number one, those people who don't perform very well.
Yes.
Let me begin by saying our lives are tied in our minds.
Yes.
Now, those good drivers, those who think they are very good driver, ends up causing accidents. You know why they say women don't cause accidents? They rarely cause accidents. Is because they don't believe in themselves so much. When they're driving, they are always slow, sluggish. They don't have a lot of confidence in so that makes them very cautious. Now with those brilliant kids, they believe their brains can achieve anything. You know, they are, for example, if they start a farm, they want others to do for them the farming. So they have no on-hand experience. But those who have not achieved a lot in terms of academic work, they also don't interact with a lot of failures. You know, most of our lecturers are failures in life.
What makes you say that, Sir George?
Successful in books,
yes,
but you're not streetwise. You're academically very wise, but you are not as wise.
Yes,
in real life.
Yes.
So most of our teachers, lecturers, those who are learned professors, most of them are failures in life. So when you interact, let me finish. When you interact with them, they teach you a lot of how about, what if, suppose. By the way, you know,
you're telling me that most of university they have about suppose. Yeah, what if?
You question everything.
How come?
Why?
Yes, if.
Supposed.
What if? Allegedly.
So that
yes,
before you know, a good farmer is a farmer who is not very well educated in terms of looking at the weather.
Yes.
Because they will say today El Ninos are coming. Tomorrow they will say El Ninos are not coming. Yes. The wind has started blowing the other side.
Yes.
But the same wind that was blowing this side can change course within another 5 minutes.
Yes.
So those people who have a lot of education, they come late. They come in late.
Yes.
When the others are planted. For example, when the Bitcoin was being coined, it was being introduced in Kenya.
Yes.
How was there? I listened to those people who were selling it.
Yes.
But I said, what if?
Allegedly.
Suppose.
It's not possible. You
see,
tried to understand the
who actually
matrix,
bought-
or is it the matrix?
Yes, those who bought it
Yes.
are people who, most of them had no education.
Yes.
Most of them were just, they believe,
Yes.
believing.
Twende kazi.
Yes.
Yes.
So what happens is with the A students,
Yes.
they have a lot of faith in their head and not in their energies. They believe their head can do it.
Yes. Yes.
So when it comes to doing real work, those who have D, they will engage themselves in the business.
Yes.
The other day I went and I saw somebody who was rich. He in the business in Roiro. He started by selling stones. Those stones at those cut stones, stone cut machine.
Yes, yes.
For building.
Yes.
So he started by being loading them.
Yes.
Then he started a bit and he became a rich man.
Yes.
So unfortunately, the business collapsed in 2014. 2014,
Yes.
the business collapsed.
Yes.
Then he went to Mombasa, bought a mkokoteni,
Yes.
went to the Kongoya market.
Yes.
Because now he's running away from people who know him.
Yes.
So he went to Mombasa and bought a mkokoteni, started filling mizigos,
Yes.
the loads there, the luggages.
Yes.
And one day, one of his debt creditors
Yes.
paid him.
Uh-huh.
Is it creditors or debtors?
Debtors,
paid him.
Yes.
Paid him the money. It's some money was owned by somebody.
Yes.
About 400,000.
Yes.
So the previous day, he was told that there is a company in Mombasa that wants somebody with a tipper, the truck,
Yes.
to ferry some, some loads.
Yes.
So he went and bought a second-hand truck with
Tipper.
this money.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
Without question, what if? How about?
How about?
suppose?
Yes.
He went and bought
Abraham's law.
and now he went to the law of gravitational law, the law of nature.
No laws. Twende kazi. Yes.
So
yeah.
he didn't look at the Pythagoras theory.
Yes. Yes.
Pi r squared.
Yes.
He never thought about
Yes.
those things.
Yes.
So he went and bought a
Yes.
truck
Yes.
with all the money. In fact, he deposited the
Yes.
400,000
Yes.
as a deposit. He was given the truck and now went to look over the business
Yes.
with his truck.
With his track.
And he was given.
Yes.
When he went there, he was given
Niko nayo.
the business.
Here is mine.
Do you know how many vehicles he has today?
Yes.
250.
Yes.
Do you know how many prime movers he has today?
Yes.
50.
Yes. I think that guy deserves to be in Katikati.
You understand?
That's a brilliant guy.
So,
Yeah.
this guy was telling us he went to Japan,
Yes.
to Dubai.
Yes.
He was going, he thought he'd go and speak Kikuyu because he
Yes.
doesn't know how to speak these other languages.
Yes.
He just knows Kikuyu.
Yes.
So he went there, he thought he would get somebody to, he went, landed, and he could not communicate.
Yes.
He had to come back again.
Yes.
Now he has a PA
Yes.
who has done BCom.
Now you see, Sir Georges, that's what I'm telling you. These brilliant minds, you see, in the streets, because I'm telling you, Sir Georges, you walk in the streets of Nairobi, you can see some very brilliant minds. Guys are doing, unique things. Guys have started businesses. There was a couple of guys that I was watching in TikTok, and these guys, what they were doing, they have started a business. It's a business because nowadays TikTok is a business. The business is building brands and what not. So this guy and a couple of guys, they're like two guys and one lady, Gen Z, the Gen Z generation Z. You know what they're doing? All their shows, first they start with the Kenyan shilling, wanaionesha hapo, and then there's one of them who they claim that he has mystical powers. Ni kama amelaliwa ameroga, is Illuminati, those things. So what they're saying, that guy just stands and says, this is the Kenyan shilling. Can you see it has the cubic on it? This is an Illuminati note in Kenyan shilling. Now this guy can read G what and what not. And these guys are doing really well in the Nairobi street. Yani ukiangalia vile wana perform, wanapiga show, they're smart and they're doing their thing. So some of these guys and other content creators, you find that they have employed a lot of these A students. Unaona? Kwa sababu it's like the A students also stick to their degrees for too long. The what ifs. Anafikiria sasa nikienda kazi hii ambayo nalipwa pesa hii, you know, what will my friends think of me? No. Some people go to an extent saying, do I deserve to be in this kind of a job? You know, I have graduated. I deserve to get 200,000. No. Do I deserve to be in this job? Now maybe the other guy, the C student, amepata kazi ya 10k, ameruka nayo kidogo amepiga training, mambo yanachemka, mambo yana bubble, amefika 50k, so within no time. So I think there's the journey that the C students really, you know, engage themselves in the journey. Wanajituma kwa ile safari, wanajituma, and they know that surely if I don't make it, if I don't use my skills, if I don't hustle, I'm not gonna make it.
So you see what happens. The system, the system that we go through in school.
Yes.
Our teachers,
yes.
Our lecturers don't tell us the truth.
Yes.
Because they also don't know the truth. They have just gone through the system.
Yes.
They have graduated.
Yes.
No wonder most of them keep on striking. You know, when you see them, because their only interest is to earn a salary.
Yes.
Now you are training students.
Yes.
Who are going to the market.
Yes.
Marketplace.
Yes.
Not to get a job.
Yes.
But to be employers. You see, number one, a graduate is not supposed to be looking for jobs. They're supposed to create jobs.
For sure.
And that is the difference between our educators, our teachers, and those from other countries. You can, I mean, if you are looking for jobs, all the graduates, see how many millions of graduates from Kenya are looking for jobs.
Yes.
Who are going to employ them?
Yes.
They're supposed to be the ones giving jobs to the sea.
Yes.
So they're
coming up with solutions.
Creative.
Yes.
Coming up with, but they are not being taught on how to create jobs.
Yes.
They're not being taught on how to be creative.
Yes. There's even a
they're being taught on how to be good employees.
So wake up in the morning, go work, nini.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. There is one guy, one professor of mine.
Yes.
He used to be called Professor Joshua Akonga.
Yes.
That guy really mentored me. He was, I don't know where he went, but he used to take me, he used to do for me. He was the one who was supervising my thesis.
Yes.
And you know what I used to like about him? Actually, his twin.
Yes.
Because everything he did, I used to like it. The secretary was at the backyard. You understand? When you get to an office, who do you meet? You meet the secretary.
Yes.
Then you go to the boss.
Yes.
Him used to be at the gate, at the reception.
Yes.
So I asked him, why are you the one sitting where the secretary is supposed to sit? He told me, I think you are becoming an idiot. Who is a secretary? A secretary is somebody who is supposed to keep the secrets of the boat.
Yes.
So if she's supposed to keep my secrets, it's supposed to be at the secret place.
Yes.
You are seeing that kind of thinking, so that him is at the reception, so that whoever comes want to see him, you are not going through somebody else. You come and see him straight.
You come and see him straight.
Because what are you hiding?
Yes.
Why you don't have dates from people? Why do you want to sit at the backyard?
Yes.
No, even today you go to an office that is offering services.
Yes.
And you can't see the boss.
Yes.
You go to a lawyer, he's written there, liars with the secretary. You're becoming stupid. You are a stupid lawyer. Stupid lawyer. Because there are so many lawyers in town.
Yes.
So if I cannot see you, I go to the next door.
Yes.
Or somebody.
Yes. Yes.
Karanja and so and so. There are like 10 law firms.
Yes.
If I cannot see you, I'll go to the next one. And that is the stupidity that we have with our graduates.
Yes.
Stupidity.
Of highest level.
That they are looking for jobs.
Yes.
No, you have opened a law firm.
Yes.
You cannot be seen.
Yes.
I mean, that's why most of these guys are becoming thugs.
Yes.
That's why some lawyers are becoming that. So
Yes.
you cannot trust them with money.
Yes.
You cannot tell your client to pay direct to the account of the lawyer because he's closed himself at the backyard.
You can't even
If
see
your
him.
secretary down there
Yes.
at the backyard, sit at the reception.
Yes.
So that whoever comes in, nikusaidia na nini? I mean, you are not in court that time.
Yes.
So why do you want to be at liars with
Boss.
the secretary? By the way, if I get into an office
Yes.
and I found that the boss has said liars with the secretary,
Yes.
I walk out.
Yes.
I walk out. I go to the next.
Yes.
There are so many guys.
Yes.
Go to a doctor.
Guys, what do you think on that? What Sir Georges is telling us? Unaona kwamba bosses should come on the front seat and secretaries to take the back seat. What do you think, guys? And also tell us, what do you think about the A students working for C students? Georges, is that a good trade in our country? Is that a good trade for any country?
It's
and
not about
what can we change?
You see life. Life keep on. There are seasons, and life keeps on. You know, you see, like I can compare it to a boiling pot.
Yes.
Now the water that is at the base will be heated by fire. Do you know why fire is always at the base? Have you ever thought why? Because water, when you heat water, the hot one comes at the top.
Yes.
It becomes lighter.
Yes.
So it comes at the top.
You know, I'm a C student. So
I'm teaching you now.
Yes,
I am a student.
Don't give me those theories, man. We have 20.
So when you heat water from the below,
Yes.
that's when it. If you put fire at the top,
Yes.
water will never boil.
Yes.
Because the one at the top will be hot, and at the base will be very cold.
Yes.
So you heat it from below.
Yes.
Now, so those students who got A will go to student and to trust themselves so much.
Yes.
So if somebody does not see, you have so many senses.
Yes.
You have how many senses? 6
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
So if one of them is weak, you tend to use the other one. The other one becomes stronger. Yeah.
Yes.
So if for example your sight is not good, your smell becomes very good.
Yes.
Your hearing becomes very good.
Yes.
So it's like that. So if you have achieved, you have got a D minus, then you must know how to survive.
Very reflex.
So that now those people who are very good in business are those who never went to school.
Yes.
And again, I told you, if I was a lecturer,
Yes.
if I by any chance I was able to be a lecturer,
Yes. Yes.
my students would be very good.
Yes.
Because I would teach them on how to
Make it a business.
jobs.
Because Sir Georges, one experience that I have had in my life when I was in Nairobi, and I was doing a lot of installation of softwares and everything in Nairobi CBD town there, you could find that most of the people that you're installing for these systems that do business management, these guys, I'm telling you, you give them a computer, you have messed up everything. They don't know how to open a computer, they don't know how to use a computer, and it's none of their business. But my friend, you take a look at the numbers these guys are doing, and they don't even disturb. I'm telling you, some of the people that I've had problems with are doctors who run chemists, and these guys who you are calling students. You do for them a job, paying you is a problem because they don't have the money. But these guys who are doing these shops in towns and they're all over selling phones, accessories, I don't know what not. Na unapata ni mjamaa tu Morio become like the one we had here, Mr. Wigai, with the scenario story.
Yeah.
Ni Morio tu alitoka mahali akakuja akaona opportunity, akaride opportunity
from funny class to
first class.
Yes.
Huyu ni mtu mwenye unapata you do for him a job. Niaje umefanya sasa hiyo ndio system hiyo unafinya wapi? Okay. Kuna msichana hapo atakuja afinye ule mwenye ameenda uni amefanya nini bado hajapata kazi ameletwa hapo afinye. These guys, the numbers that these guys are bringing in, it was astounding. Wanatengeneza pesa.
You see, I'll tell you one time I used to do farming.
Yes.
And I contracted a professor.
Akalime.
In fact, he used to teach.
Lakini hata Joji uko na majani sana. Una contract professor aende aingie shambani. You contacted.
Yes, a professor.
Okay.
To do farming for me.
Yes. Sio bado umemcontract. Sio umepatia kazi.
To do farming for me.
You A students.
Of course, I wasn't a
student. Sasa ulichukua professor ukampatia kibarua akulimie.
Si wanalima kwa nini? Si wanakula. So what happened?
Yes.
Now I'm showing you the stupidity sometimes.
Yes.
That somebody is so learned.
Yes.
But he's very stupid, streetwise.
Yes.
So I give him some seeds.
Yes.
To produce for me some. It's called sugar snaps.
Yes.
It's so it was in Molo.
Yes.
I give him 2 bags of seeds. So we did a fantastic business.
Mm-hmm.
It was coming over the weekend.
Yes.
My team was there. My fieldsmen were there.
Yes.
Training his team how to do it.
Yes.
And the crop started yielding.
Yes.
The first day we harvested 1,000 kilos.
Mm-hmm.
First day.
Yes.
So I was paying him, I think either 80 or 100 bob
Yes.
per kilo.
Per kilo.
And so, that's 100,000. That's 100,000.
Yes.
That's quite a lot of money.
Yes.
And that was the first day of harvesting.
Yes.
So I was at the peak. I was expecting to do around 4 or 5 tons.
Yes.
5,000 kilos per day.
Per day.
And we harvest 3 days a week.
Yes.
So the guy, I think he went and googled
Yes.
the prices in UK.
Yes.
And realized 200 grams, maybe 1,500.
Yes.
Maybe in Kenya shillings.
Yes.
So he told me, you will have to buy from me at 1,000 per kilo.
Yes.
Minimum.
Yeah.
And he was drinking. He was in the bar.
Yes.
Somewhere in Molo.
Yes.
So I said, no, I cannot do that because we have a contract
Yes.
with you. And all the contracts.
Yes.
So he said, then I'm not going to allow anybody into my farm. Nobody. And fortunately,
and you're deep into the deal.
One bag was costing me, for the seed, I was selling 1 bag for the seed at around 37,000. So, plus I'm giving them some fertilizer. So I lost about 50,000. But he refused us to get into the field to harvest.
Totally,
completely. So
this is somebody you had a deal with.
Pay me 1,000 bob or nothing.
Yes.
So I said, okay, professor, you have said it, you are professor, I am not.
Yes.
So after 3 weeks, he thought everybody will come to buy. He tried to look for market, he could not get.
Nakula soko.
So he comes after 3 weeks.
Yes.
And says, now we can harvest. You can go and harvest. Even if you give me it now, I'm okay. Yes. So he said, now the crop is spoiled. So you can only have it for seeds. Because I didn't want a lot of fights.
Yes.
So he said, we can do seeds for it because now it's overgrown. So, of course, it was, he's a professor.
Did he take responsibility for his actions for, just
he doesn't have to take responsibility.
Yes. Did he apologize? Alikuja kinyenyekea ama alikuja amefura kichwa bado?
He's saying, now even if it's 80 bob,
yes.
I'll take it.
Tafadhali.
You know what happened?
Please.
You know what happened? I took him through. I told him what you would have made from this crop would have been 10 million Kenya shillings. Because by the time he wanted us to harvest, we were buying at 250 per kilo. He would have made net of 10 million shillings. So the guy left Molo, came to Nairobi. He was driving, parked his car in Nairobi and forgot it for 3 weeks. Professor. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm not a professor, but I was going to make him a better one. You understand?
Yeah, better businessman.
I'm a C student.
Yes.
I'm a D student.
Yes.
Because I never became a professor.
Yes.
And do you know why I never continued studying? There is a reason why I never. If I wanted to be a professor, I would have been.
You could have done
but
it.
But we cannot all be lecturers.
Yes.
We cannot. You understand?
Yes.
Me, what I wanted from day one when I left university is to make money.
Yes. Hakuna kitu ingine. Yes.
Let me tell you, when I left college.
Yes.
my first business was to sell mutumba.
Yes. What?
Yes.
So George, you were determined to make money.
I wanted to make money.
Not class.
Why? You know why?
You're not after class, you're after money.
Do you know
money later class. You're not after class, you're after money.
What I love is money. I love making money.
I love money later class.
It's my hobby.
You know, there are people who love class. Wanaanza na class, ndo class ilete pesa. So sometimes unaanza class unajeka huko juu, alafu ukiangalia back account. There was a story kitambo when I was growing up that guys from my neighborhood, South Sea, will dress up like Hollywood stars. But if you turn them upside down,
let me tell you, you see, money is never made by people with class. Money is made because you see money. It's like have you ever seen that you know, when you want to catch a rat, what do?
Catch a rat. Lay a trap.
If you want to, what do?
If you want to do what?
To have 2 rats.
2 rats. Lay another trap.
Yes. So you need to have many traps.
Yes.
Because money is in people's pockets.
True. So many streams of
many streams.
Yes.
So you need to know how to make it.
Yes.
So my interest has never been to study.
Yes.
And somebody else has the ability, desires to study.
Yes. Well, so much.
You see, it's about everybody in this life want to make money.
Yes.
But there are those who think they will make money by studying.
Yes.
There are those who know they will make money by working.
Yes.
I mean, everybody has a way of how you perceive life.
Yes. Hata makonmen.
So, money is.
mahali pale.
Do you know where money is?
Yes.
It's in your head. So, our perception, our cognitive network, how we cognize the environment is what gives us money.
Yes.
So it's not about studies.
Yes.
No.
Studies is just about giving you that, you know.
You get knowledge. And once you get a degree, you're not supposed to be an employee.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're supposed now to start thinking on how to create jobs.
For others.
When you are employed in an institution, try to think, how can I multiply? How can my colleagues come and work here? So you start thinking.
True.
You know,
True.
You don't go and start demanding money. By the way, let me tell you, anywhere I've gone to work, I have never told people I want to earn this money. I say, I want you to give me like 3 weeks, then I come and discuss about the salary. And I've never gone for an interview, I failed. Never.
You never repeat exams?
I never.
Sir Georges. Yes.
You know why? You know, people who like repeating exams. Repeating exams is because these guys never prepare. I always tell you.
So you always prepare?
I always prepare. And when I'm going for when I used to go for interviews, I would go do an interview and make sure that I don't ask for any salary. I want to work for 1 week. I see your systems, how your systems work. And if I'm not happy with them, I'll go. In fact, I went to work in a certain company in this town of Nairobi. Very senior position. And I walked away.
Why?
Because number one, the salary they were paying me was peanut. Then there were so many heads. I like having one being the head.
Otaki watu wengi, wadosi wengi.
You see, if you are my boss, ask me questions and I will respond to you. But if somebody else comes and start asking me the same question, you're my boss, you're my boss. So I end to go back to where I was employed. I told them I am getting a new job, but big company, I'm telling you, very big company. I only worked for 1 week. I told them, guys, this is not what I was called for. Do you know where I went back? Where I went, I was earning 4,500. And this one, my starting salary was 60,000.
Wow.
But I said, this is not what I want.
It's not what you want.
Because the other place, I had an opportunity of earning commissions. And that's what I work with my hands. And you know, Sir Georges, most people really don't like commission jobs. I don't know why. And most of these people, we call C students, they make a lot of money with the commissions. For instance, let's take the real estate business or the car, the car industry. The car selling cars industry. Those are industries that are giving C students a very good, starter pack. Unapata mtu ameanza tu, ameuza tu shamba hivi kidogo kidogo pale kule namna hii. The guy is a big boy.
And I don't know why people, mostly the A students, don't like these commission jobs.
You know, there is nothing like A student, B student, D student. All students are students.
Wacha.
I'm telling you,
Wacha,
what
Joji.
happens so that you get a A. You know, there are so many subjects that you
Yes.
study.
Yes.
There are so many topics.
Yes.
You're only lucky to have studied where the exams came from.
Yes.
So me, I could be concentrating on Pythagoras theory.
Yes.
And your whatever comes is which other formula do you know? I don't know.
Yes.
So the other one comes which
Yes.
I've not studied, and
Yes.
you get a A, I
Yes.
get a D.
Yes.
So if we do another exam, I will get a A, you get a D.
Yes. The one that brings what you've studied.
Fortunately, when you got a A,
Yes.
it was the final exam.
Ndio.
So I got a D.
Yes.
It was not a final. I got a D. It was final exam.
Yes.
So people think I'm stupid.
Yes.
I'm not. So the next
Ni wakati tu.
now when it comes to real life experience,
Yes.
yes, I have a A.
Zote.
So I employ you with
Yes.
your A.
Yes. Kuna
But you see, mine is not examinable.
Yes.
So it's practical.
Yes. There's a lady, Sir George's, who comes from around Pipeline, and this lady is doing marvelous things, and she is super wealthy, even right here in Kajiado.
Yes.
For the sake of respect to identity, let me
until our school started topping.
Yes.
So when we topped, when we won the ball games, we started believing in ourselves. So
Yes.
life is about believing in yourself.
Yes.
And when
Kujiamini tu.
Yes, believing in yourself.
Yes.
Trust yourself. Trust your energy. Trust your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it right from Sir George's. Whatever a man can do,
A man can do.
whatever a man can do, a man can do. Sir George's.
They always
that's a
say
good
that
one.
what a man can do, a woman can do. But
Yes.
it's not true.
Yeah.
A woman is also part of a man.
Sir George's. Uachie hapo.
Man.
That one is a big one. That hiyo is what we
What
call
a man can do, a man can do.
What a man can do,
A man can do.
So, Sir Georges, we have some the C students watching you right now.
Now, you know what?
And they would love to get some wisdom from you. 30 seconds. Talk to our C students.
Now, you are not a C student. You are A student. Only that when you did the exam, what came in that exam is what you're not prepared for. You are unlucky.
Yes.
So for once, know that you are unlucky.
Yes.
Given the same exam again, you get an A.
Yes.
And what a man can do, a
A man can do. George, A student. A student.
Don't believe in your A. You are lucky that you read what came to that
You're lucky
exam.
that
You are not the best.
You're lucky that
Better
you
ones got D.
You're lucky
Take
that you
care.
had Mwakenya. Anyway, that was it. This was Kati Kati Show from Planet Gym, and I am El Teize, and right seated next to me is the one and only.
So Georges.
Yes, the only knight from America. Guys, remember this is Planet Gym, and to get all our episodes fresh and direct, all you need to do is to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that tuki-upload tu kitu inatokea. Until next time. Baby.